What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brian from American Auto coming to you today with a new episode on the Dark Horse Challenger. It is back. Oh, yeah. And we're going to get started. First thing first, the chocolate star fish is the Manfred Durst. Just playing. First thing first, we got to get this moved into here, in that spot. And then we got to take them off and get those ready to go in the Cadillac back there so we can have new rubbers put on there. Okay? Does everybody get that? So we got to move that to there, take them and put in there. Good. Now, tell me what you think about this color, guys. Carbon fibre on the hood or la bonnet. Nice, beautiful finish on that wrap on that top. Check it out. Now we got to just start I might go ahead and put them snorkels and all in tonight. No vents, no vents. Oh, we're going with the 2-in-1 speaker for right there. And we're putting a system in. Yep. We're going to put these two Power Acoustic BAMFs in and order that speaker for the front. And we're also ordering new marker lamps because these are Fugly. And we want to outset them rear tires right there, and we'll make them come this way just a little bit, like a lot. An inch on each side would be nice, and it still wouldn't rub. That would be perfect. So if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments below. All right, so let's get this thing pulled in here. Now that we're inside, we're going to get down here with our little spline tool, and we're going to go ahead and get this car jacked up and on jack stands on the front anyway, and get these wheels off so we can go have new tires put on in the morning. They're already ordered, plus the other side, I've got to paint the inside of the wheel there still, but there it is. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the Dark Horse 1970 Dodge Challenger with a dog hair on it. This car was brought to me, well, you can go back and check the old videos and see, but this car was brought to me as pretty much a basket case, and it's still somewhat of a basket case. It still has issues here and there. Anyway, but for somebody who is not a body person, it's okay. It looks okay. He's been rushing to get this car done, so we're just trying to push through as hard as we can to get it done as fast as we can. And you know how the old saying goes, if you want it get done good and cheap, it won't be fast. If you want it good and fast, it won't be cheap. And if you want it fast and cheap, it ain't going to be good. Well, apparently I'm the fast and the cheap. But I mean, for my first big project like this, I mean, I'd drive it. I would drive it and enjoy the crap out of it. But that's just me. Anyway, guys, we got the wheels done by Carter's Powder Coating here in Elizabeth, Tennessee. Them guys have done an awesome job. The wrap was done by Tyler's Wraps in Kingsport, Tennessee. Bodywork done by American Auto. Priming, painting, all the custom fab work has been done by American Auto, me, yours truly. Covering in that whole vent area there and debadging the entire car. No mirrors, no door handles. trunk had holes all the way through it. We ordered that pan, and then we filled in the bumper drops that were supposed to go in here. Well, those are gone. Custom made exhaust tips for it. And yeah, and we're still working on it. So that's where we're at right now, guys. I'm gonna get these front wheels off and we'll get started. All right, everybody, we're back. It's another day, as is all my stuff. It always takes days and days and days. But we just got the baby dropped off with her grandmother, and now we are headed to Roan Mountain Tire Express. So the thing about East Tennessee is everything is 10 miles from everywhere. But we are finally making it here, guys, after dropping the baby off and all that is. But we're gonna pull right on up in here to Roan Mountain Tire Express. So let's go in here and get these wheels dropped off, or whatever we're gonna do. So the new tires aren't in yet. They'll be here at some point, probably right about the time I leave. They'll come in, but that's okay. I've got to come back through here later today to pick up Lorelei, and then yeah, once that happens, we'll pick them up then. And I know these guys do awesome work, so yeah, that'll work. So guys, I will bring y'all back in just a minute when we get back to the shop. All right, everybody, we're back at Roan Mountain Tire Express. Let's go in here and see if they got the tires done and how they look. All right, guys, so they got these tires knocked out. Let me show you what they did. Remember him? There's Noah, and your name is Jake. And they knocked these front tires out for us on this, and they even went the extra mile and painted me some weights on one. The other one didn't need them. But yet again, Roan Mountain Express, Roan Mountain Tire Express. Like I said, guys, y'all need to come down here if you're somewhere close, because again, they knocked it out of the park. So they're gonna keep my business and my customers as far as I'm concerned. So, all right, let's get these tires loaded up, and I'll bring y'all back in a minute. All right, everybody, it's been a day, been a long day, and yeah, it's been busy. I should completely go through and rewire the Thumbtack, because y'all remember this car came to me already having issues. So there's that. Well, I don't know much about the EFI and all that, so I assumed that that stupid relay back there was done correctly. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't, because they had the fuel pump hooked up to that guy there, which is why it was not getting the right amount of pressure. So I was right about that in the beginning. Anyway, so we got it wired up. Now the handheld controller in there, right there, the one on the left, that's for Thumbtack, and that's for AccuAir. But Thumbtack can now hold its memory when you set the tune in it, which is what I did directly after. Now we got to do another oil change on this, because it pumped a bunch of fuel into the oil yet again. Also, not sure if I showed you this already, but put that outer lip on with that carbon fibre. Got the snorkels on. That all turned out pretty good. Here, I'll get a back out view. That turned out pretty good. Also, got the doors realigned today. So yeah, there's that. And then I just finished right here was the tail lights. They're in. Now I still got to hook the bulbs up and all that. We still got the corners to put in. All that's painted and ready to go. We got to put a set of 6x9s in. I've got a 4x10 dash speaker on the way, so we can put that in. The grill is over here somewhere. So yeah, it's been a day, guys. But, oh, and we got the front tires on. Yep. So it's getting there. It's starting to come around. Tell me what y'all think. All right, it's another day, and we're moving on with progress. We got the corner markers in with brand new lenses on front and rear. Look at there, that's pretty. There we go. Got the tail lights in. Yeah, doors down, all that. Yeah, and I've showed y'all the rest. Got a new speaker, dual voice coil speaker up there with 2-cone inlet, so that way it'll pick up left and right. So, yeah. several companies make these speakers, and you can go on so many different aspects of it. You can go $20 for a speaker, all the way up to $150, $200 for a speaker. This one was $99. Okay, it's a dual voice coil, dual. It's two speakers in one, essentially. You got left and right side, and it's made just for this. Now, I've heard mixed reviews on the ones from Vintage Auto, being that, you know, some people say they're really great, some people say they're not. That one's one of your higher priced ones, but this one is from Kicker. Yeah, Kicker. Right at $100. $99.99 is what it was before tax. I think it was $117 delivered. But like I say, you know, they're different price points, you know, depending on what you're working on. But it's really cool because I was thinking about it. I was like, well, why can't I just come up with a speaker that's two speakers in one and it picks up both sides? Well, because they already have that. And it's just for these old cars that only have one speaker in the center of the dash. Now, we're not cutting speakers into the doors here. However, I just set these in here. Let me show you this. Yeah. As you can see, they're not all the way in there because I just literally just set them in there. But, you know, it's an idea. It's not set in stone. But if he likes them, he can keep them. I don't have a use for them. So we'll clean them up a little bit, make them look a little bit better. And we are putting 2 tins in the trunk. Matter of fact, we are putting these 2 tins in the trunk from Power Acoustic. I've got an 1100 watt amp to go with it. So we're going to get that wired in and make it fit in the trunk with the air controls and all that. Now, at this moment, we're going to go ahead and clean this guy up. This cover looks like crap. And while there's no windshield in the car, now would be the perfect time to clean this up and do what we're going to do to it. So let's get at it. All right, everybody. Here we go. Headlamp switch on. Marker lamp there. It's somewhat on. Somewhat on. This bulb over here is out. Let me check the back corners here. Yeah, nothing on that one. Go around to this side. That one's on. Left side light on. You can't see it in the camera. Right side is not. So, yep, nothing there. Okay. So, still got some work to do on the lights. I do not like that kind of headlight switch. But outside of that, boom. She is looking sharp. She coming together, guys. Oh, and just for good measures, boom. Yep. Still got to put the rest in. But I mean, shoot, you can see right there, that shadow kind of gives it that look of what it's going to look like with the kit on it. So, but yeah, both sides of that are on. And I still got to put the tips in that I made. And then we're going to decide from there if we need to come from this corner up or not. I don't think we're going to, but we'll see. We'll see how it looks after it's all said and done with the tips and all on it. And after I get done realigning the wrap guys crap. Because they took everything apart and didn't even bother trying to put it back together right. Jesus. Them corners turned out good. I've got to repaint this part that goes across here. It got scratched because the paint didn't cure properly. But not a big deal. I had some other parts that need to be painted too, and we'll get to those when we get to them. All right, guys. See y'all in a second. New day, new issues. not really issues, but we got the doors straight. They're operating the way they're supposed to. Yeah. That one pops open. Passenger side pops open like it's supposed to. We're all set there. Got lights working, and boom, 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 boom. There's the speaker box. We got 6x9s in. We got the 4x10 already installed in the center of the dash. And we are ordering an Alpine head unit for this. And then, of course, I'm going to rewire all the interior stuff. I've got to see what's been done and hadn't been done on the dash. That'll be in the next video. So, yeah, we're starting to get all the black trim on. So, in the next video, which will be, well, that'll come out next Sunday, we'll have the grill in, the front bumper's on, the rear bumper on, the exhaust tips, side skirts should be done by then. I'm waiting on a warmer day so I can get those painted. I could probably paint them as cold as it is, but I don't want to. I'm not taking that chance. But anyway, so yeah, here's an overall look from this side. And overlook the jack, but an overall look from this side. Guys, she's a sharp, sharp car. And only getting better with every little bit. The owner just came and looked at the snorkels in it and looked at the front lip right there. And he's like, dude, I can't believe how much better this car looks just by putting the little trim on it. Yeah, that's how it happens, guys. Like, it can look like pieces and pieces and pieces until you start putting it all together. And also, it looks like we're going to be putting the interior in this car now. Yay! So that means I've got to go on and see if I can find a 5-ribbon headliner for it. A carpet kit, all the dynamat, all that stuff. We're going to dynamite the trunk as well. We're going to dynamite all of it. But when I'm ready, he'll bring me the rest of the interior back. And yeah, we'll go from there. Still trying to get glass. Turtles hadn't called back yet. I'm going to call and harass them tomorrow. He's still digging the grill the way it is. So yeah, we're just moving right on along, guys. So like I say, next video will be the rest of the trim going onto the car. I hope you guys come along with me to finish watching this transformation, because we are so close to done with this car. And it'll be rolling out of here. And I mean, you know, like I said, you can look at it all you want to, guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car done right here in my garage. Done by American Auto and the help of Super Clean. That's the only sponsor we have for this channel, guys, is Super Clean. And I had to use it on here a couple times. But a big thank you to them for all their help and all their cleaning supplies for everything I needed for this. And big thank you again to Roan Mountain Tire Express. They did the tires for me without messing up the wheels. Awesome on them. Big thanks to Carter's Powder Coating for the powder coating they did on all this. And guys, go check out Top Notch Trees 23. Golden Rust or Bust. He should be coming up with a video fairly soon, I hope. And yeah, a big thank you to the 753 subscribers we have now. Guys, y'all have knocked it out over the past few days. I don't know what's going on, but I'm thankful for it. We're getting closer and closer and closer to that 1,000 mark every day. But that being said, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Yeah, next video, we're going to have what looks more like a car. Remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it don't change you. Guys, thank you for your continued support, and thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time.